Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Round one of the NBA playoffs. Let's take a look at who's on the floor to start the game. First for Indiana, George Hill at the 1, Paul George at the 2. And starting 7'2", one of the true giants in the game. Another great big man out of Georgetown. Roy Hibbert. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's West in at the 4th. And for Chicago, Derrick Rose is out there with Clutch. And standing 6'11", it's the resurgent big man Andre Bloch holding down the middle. Then it's Dang, and it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
Well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone,
for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season, getting home court advantage and starting the series with
some more popular guys with the media, fans obviously now with his new Jordan shoes, even has his own commercial.
Yeah, I know, one of the place of winning games.
Right.
It's still a nice little touch.
Absolutely.
Well, they usually go hand in hand, right? You win games, you get your own shoe.
Until the closing moment.
And it goes. That's good.
At that mid-range level, excellent defender, good rebounder, and basically just a winner.
Well, he is a winner because he does all of those things. He scores, he defends, but it's not just about scoring with him. He's a pretty good playmaker from the post 2 speed. He's become quite adept at spotting cutters and slashes when he's got the ball in the post.
And Stevenson's checked in for Paul George. Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw.
Pressure lies with us to hold home court advantage, but we're in a good place as a team and should be up to the challenge, guys.
Thanks. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to West to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. West. He kicks to Stevenson. He feeds it to Hibbert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You gotta love the use of the bounce.
Defended by George. Fader on the way. The shot's good from Clutch. West. Outside West. 5 to shoot. Granger. The shot's good on the assist. Granger outside. Again, Indiana.
He shouldn't be a...
Feeds it to Hill. The dish to George. Passes it to Granger. Lets it go from deep. Good. Granger's got touch. Garnett with a screen on George. In low to Garnett. The timely screen gave him a Hill with it. And it's Granger penetrating. It's good. And there's a block call in the play. He'll get up. Double by Clutch. And George, here we go. Here's the feed to West. Soft touch off the glass. West
really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Beyond the arc. The shot's good from Clutch. And right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Bulls trail by 4. Butler on the wing. Passes to Clutch. Snell, Granger covering. Dang dishes to Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
He kicks to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Pacers. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Hill. And Butler, here we go. Snell. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Recover those 3 points right away.
Dishes it to George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 4. And here's Watson. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go. Ejected by Clutch. The step back jumper is good. The steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Clutch the pass to Rose. Now hits and to finish the break. There's the dish to Watson. It's back to Hill. Watson. Snatched away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Dunleavy, and he dunks it down. Clark, what they want to be aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
The offensive rebound. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 8 points.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
Here's Clutch. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Hill. It's stolen by Rose. To the paint. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Watson kicks to Hill. He passes it to Watson. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. The Bulls are in a close one against the Indiana Pacers. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. Clutch, unreal in the first half. He's got 17 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. Good overall, also, though, for the Pacers. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. Some terrific basketball out of Danny Granger. He's been on target from the field, knocking down 54% of his shots. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark, the Sprint.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch the ball.
That athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need.
Watch outside.
He's against Hill. Fades back. The shot's good from Clutch. Clutch has got 19 points against Rose. Hill kicks to Granger. Watch with the steal. Ahead.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
Pocket 6. A baseline J. Here's Hibbert. Nice work on the ball. It's paying off with the basket. Hibbert's got 10.
That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean,
Hill, defended by Clutch. Hill kicks to Granger. And there's the feed to Hibbert. Shot from 6. And good on the basket. Book it. No good. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The game now all-time. Back to George. Indiana moving the ball around. And West backs in. 6 on the shot clock. From 13 feet, it goes down.
fourth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Back to Rose. It's good from long range. He's got 8. Just to George. Hill. Scola left side. Working on Blatch. Another shot, and Scola puts it in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive.
Maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Gibson. Gets the 14-foot of the fall. Gibson's got... Defended by George. Here's Dang. And he finishes nicely on the way. It's back to Hill. 5 on the clock. The three. That's good. Hill's got 5 points in the quarter. Clutch. 1 point in the game. Now here's Dang. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Dang's got 4. Hill with it. Kicks it to Mahinmi. Defended by Dunleavy. They need this one. Mahinmi's shot is good. Mahinmi. He passes to Clutch. Back to Butler. Makes the lead down. Oh!
For that, I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Granger drives in. Hill against Henrik. Here's Clutch. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, his spectacular shot blocking is something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat. Windmill that baby home.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Granger outside. And it's all evened up. Granger's got one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Clutch the pass to Butler. Here's Clutch. Granger covering. They set the screen. He dishes it to Rose.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls out front, leading by a point.
Eventually, he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
Fades away. A nice shot by George.
Oof, boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
5 minutes through it right now. And George kicks it to West. Over Garnett. West gets the bucket. Garnett with a screen on George. Blotch sets the pick for Rose. Just 5 on the clock. And yep, and he drops it, rolling around the rim. Pass to George. Stoll kicks to George. Hill. Dishes it to Granger. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Over 40%. Rose passes to Clutch. Garnett. Here's Clutch. Headed by Stoll. The shot's good from Clutch. 6. Left side Rose. Second chance shot.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities.
Rose. Pass to Clutch. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Hibbert, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Pacers making a change here. Mahinmi's, and that time also a missed shot. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Clutch. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way.
Long finisher he is.
Hill passes to Granger. It's stolen by Rose. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam. Outside Rose. Here's Garnett. Here's Clutch. Makes it off the glass. Clutch has got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's Clutch, defended by George. Watch the pass to Clutch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. West outside. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed it.
He dishes it to West. Working on Garnett. Back to West. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're trying to work it inside here. And they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into the...
There's 1:38 left in the game. Good on the shot. Clutch has got 41. Here's Clutch. He's guarded by Hill. Now the feed to Blutch. The baseline J. Gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by
That one, a terrible turnover.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Chris Copeland's checked in for West. Hill comes in for Danny Granger. Orlando Johnson's checked in for George. And it's Watson in for George Hill. If he passes to Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Heinrich outside. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. Now here's Johnson. The fadeaway. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to Game 2?
Yeah, it was a real good win for us as a team. I think we played off each other well, and the simple answer is that we just got to do the same thing in Game 2. You can always take away good things from a win. And I know Coach is already figuring out how to do that and what he needs to do to prepare us for the next game. I'm confident this team will be ready.